Look, hear me out. Hear me out, right? YouTube said, is this video made for kids? I said, hell no. Hell no, this ain't made for kids. You know why? 'Cause we got to talk about some real shit today. You know what I'm saying? Now, you may wonder why I got this Jordan 4 in my hand. All black Jordan 4. I ain't always been the shoe man, the sneaker dude. So, I don't be knowing all the colorways and such off top, right? When I looked it up, I think they call it the Black Cat, and I think it's two versions of the Black Cat. I got one of my brothers right in the other room right now. Just got back from an extended residency and bread run in Vegas, right? With all the demons. Look, if he were to come in here, he'll be able to help me identify the colorway and, just got a couple ideas, I just got a couple ideas on what this may be that I got in my hands. All I know is it's a Jordan 4, and I like it a lot. I really like it a lot. Growing up, I didn't really have Jordans. My family was a very frugal family that spent very practically. So we didn't really, me and my brother, we didn't really get fly stuff like this. We just didn't, And it was damn near like taught to us to not pay attention to that kind of stuff. And you know what I'm gonna say? To the credit of my parents, had they laced the game into that practice and that lifestyle of financial fluency and financial literacy, right? If they had laced that into that, I would have appreciated it more. But because they didn't lace that explicitly, it just made me feel, like I was missing out. It made me feel like I wasn't, getting to do some of the cool stuff other kids got to do. So now being grown, making some bread, adventuring, exploring the world, doing the things I'll be doing, and the type of man I am, right? It led me to this point where I enjoyed sometimes, getting these things that I didn't really have access to as a kid. Now, what I was saying, right? These Jordan 4s. Did I know the difference between a Jordan 1, a Jordan 2, a Jordan 3, a Jordan 4, or a Jordan 11? Um, for the first like 25 years of my life? Nope. No, I did not. You know what I'm saying? Today, though, now today, these Jordan 4s, and I know that. You know what I'm saying? Can you have it? You cannot have it. I like these shoes a lot. A lot. It's one of my favorite pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? You definitely can't have it. Look at that. It's the all black Jordan 4, the shiny version. You know what I'm saying? They got a version that, hold on. I'm not gonna front. I gotta get some plastic bags because I don't got the shoe trees. I gotta put some grocery bags up in there because we don't like that. We don't want that to bubble up. You know what I'm saying? We want that stunting, stepping. Can I please have it? I really want it. No. I said no. I said, you just heard me. This is one of my favorite pair of shoes. No, you can't have it. It's mine. Maybe one day, I'm not gonna front. Maybe one day I'll give it to you. You know, but you gotta make sure you subscribe first and foremost, and stay locked in with me. Maybe one day I got it for you. You know, but like I was telling you though, this was a journey for me to get this shoe. This was a journey. You know, this was a journey for me to even low key, high key appreciate this shoe. You gotta clean the bottom. But yeah, that's not all I wanted to tell you about this shoe. Because while you seeing this shoe, think it looks cool. Hey, by the way, gratitude for subscribing. Appreciate it, family. So if you see this shoe and you think it looks fly, right? That's what's up, because I think it does too. I think it's a really good freaking shoe. I think it's a really good shoe. If you see that, how the light hit off of it, like imagine when I'm, doing my security work and I'm at like a, I'm at a high end club or high end event. They got all the lights dazzling, jewelry blinging, all around. Them shoes right there, they're doing the thing, man. They shining, popping. Yeah, so what I was saying was just the fact that these are some really cool shoes is not all I got to tell you about these shoes. What I'm telling you is you got to pay the cost to be the boss, right? I found these shoes 2024. 2024 was a good, strong year. Good year for growth and improvement. I found these shoes 2024 at my man TJ shop, Sold Out Society, downtown Los Angeles. Best thrift shop in the world. Hold on. I said it backwards. I got to say it to y'all properly. Best thrift shop in Los Angeles. Best thrift shop in the world. Anyway, back to the point. I found these shoes at Sold Out Society, 11th in Los Angeles, 11th in Maine, downtown. TJ shot them to me for the love because I'm a brand ambassador. TJ makes so much good shit, so much dope clothes that I just be wearing TJ stuff damn near every day. Like yesterday I was wearing the Burgundy B. I had Burgundyism on my hat. But what I had popping, which ones I had on the bottom though? I had the MF Doom not for resale Levi shorts. I had the not for resale Levi shorts with the MF Doom blasted on the front. MF Doom face blasted on the front. And then it had the MF Doom with the hit, like his signature from the albums. Had the hit on it there with the little with the tag. And it was the not for resale joint. But yeah. Man, I feel you, bro. Don't even sweat it though. Look, listen, peep the story. Peep the story. You talking about you wish you had some cash. First of all, you and me, what we about to do today, we about to go get some cash. Fuck a wish. That's why this video not for kids. We talking about real ish today. I mean, yeah, we getting warmed up and it's all gravy. However, remember, this is serious time. We got some serious shit to talk about. Because me and you, Samuel, we can't be sitting around wishing. We got to get it, brother. That's it. That's it. That ain't no option, brother. That's it. Me and you, and anybody else watching this that's locked in with this, we got to make it happen, y'all. So check it out. I'm going to be doing some deliveries in a little bit. I'll even try. When I get into my day, it be a little active, a little hectic. I'll be trying to pop back in, get back on the live and rock with y'all. Yeah, when I'm in motion, and y'all got to understand, I'm in LA traffic. So motherfuckers is driving like lunatics, man. And I got all these packages in my shit. Might be carrying somebody food if I happen to be doing DoorDash at that time. So whatever these hustles I'm doing to drive the revenue back into this art, man, I'll be caught up in it a little bit. So y'all just gotta work with me in these windows we can get together. You know what I'm saying? So here we go though. We focusing on the point. Mind you, remember, we got serious shit to talk about. Samuel, you still with me, right? Listen, we ain't wishing for cash. We going and getting cash, right? That's what I did to get these shoes. When I found, matter of fact, fuck it, I'll tell y'all the whole story. I was just gonna tell you about how you gotta pay the cost to be the boss, right? Here's what I'm gonna tell you about though. How I found these shoes, man. When I found these at TJ shop, I had my dog Nair, man. Another brother that I've been able to build with over recent years. Actually, established and deepened our foundation in 2024. Like I said, 2024 was a good year for growth. So, my ninja Nair was over there at Sold Out Society with me. We was checking out stuff, peeping game. And really, I wanted to introduce these two individuals because they're both super creative and super talented. Not just creative, in their mind and their capacity, yet talented, like able to execute and deliver. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to connect them in terms of fashion, particularly we're speaking of now. I wanted to connect them. And so we in the shop, and he was like, "Oh, y'all both the big sizes, huh? Y'all both kind of tall." I said, yeah, we both wear 14s. You know what I'm saying? He uh he went ahead, man. He said, hold on, watch this. I just got this in. He stepped to the back, came right back. Jordan box, right? Had the he had the black Jordan 4s. These ones. All black ones with the white gum on the bottom. Look at those motherfuckers, right? When I first seen these, he pulled those out. I said, whoa. I said, oh shit. Those are some hard shoes. You know what I'm saying? I said, those are some hard shoes right there. And so he said, yeah, man, I'll take boo boo boom for it. I said, what? Okay. He said, yeah, for real, these are like some $500 shoes. I was like, damn, word? He was like, yeah. And I went and looked it up. I said, damn, he's serious. They was like $480 minimum. Like some people selling them for $6, right? And I said, oh, they really like that. He said the price. Neither one of us wanted to follow through that day, right? Neither me nor my engineer. And TJ proposed a competition for us, wherein whoever came back first was going to prove they was more committed. You know what I'm saying? So it took me about 3 months. But 3 months later, I scraped up the change. I'm going to be transparent with y'all. TJ gave it to me for the 120. For the 120, y'all. So you can go check StockX right now and look up, these shoes. Jordan 4s. You look at the colorways, find the all black one. I think it's Black Hat, but there's two versions of the Black Hat, and this is the shiny one. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, that's how you're going to find it. Otherwise, just look through the colorways until you find the one that look like this, the all black one with the white gun. You know what I'm saying? You got to look like that. Otherwise, you're looking at some other shit. They got a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Here's what we're saying, though. I went back, got the shoes, popped up at Nair's crib, said, look what I got. He said, oh shit, good for you. I said, real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so then we fast forward to maybe like 8 months later. 8 months later. And I'm gonna tell y'all what happened 8 months later, right? 8 months later, I wore these shoes on New Year's Eve to Jamie Foxx's Southern California abode. Now, it's actually my awareness that Jamie Foxx has multiple Southern California abodes. However, where he spends his time is not y'all business, and only privy to me, courtesy of the fact that I work for the man. So I'm not gonna be too explicit and unnecessary with those details. What I did though is I wore these shoes right here, these shoes, on New Year's Eve to Jamie Foxx's house for his New Year's Eve party because I was working security. Right? Right? So I'm working security at Jamie Foxx's house. It's New Year's Eve. And any of y'all who live in California, you may remember what this New Year's Eve was like. It was very, very wet. It rained. Like a mug, it rained. Now, when I'm at Jamie Foxx's house working security, y'all, I typically don't stand inside. I typically stand outside all night, about all night. Could be anywhere from the course of 4 to 9 to maybe 12 hours. Right? If it's an easy, slow day, maybe I'm down in the security booth, just checking the gate. Even got a chair. But today was New Year's Eve, right? And I'm not the lead on his team. I'm not the senior guy. I'm a representative. You know what I'm saying? I got some incense burning. If you know what I mean. So, yeah, man. I'm standing outside all night because this is New Year's Eve. It's popping. I'm a representative. I'm a team member. You know what I'm saying? They know me a little bit. They know me a little bit around the property. People know my face. Some people, a good amount of people, even know my name. And they know I do good work. You know, I show up, I shut up, and do what y'all tell me to. You know, do what the fuck needs to be done. So they got me posted upstairs. Well, up the hill, but they got me posted up around the house, a perimeter, front door, rotating. Fixing, directing parking, these kind of things. Oh man, when I tell y'all, man, when I tell y'all it's fucking wet, man. It's raining, man. It's raining. It's raining. When they say raining cats and dogs, oh my goodness. When they say the old man will tell you a storm is coming because his knee's starting to twitch, and it's gonna be the biggest storm that done hit since 1962. Ooh, when I tell y'all, man, it was fucking raining, man. Oh man. Mind you, like I already told y'all, I'm wearing these, right? Because it's New Year's Eve. And I didn't check the weather. I wanted to have a good time and look fly, working security around the A-listers and the rich folks. You know, I wanted to look good too. I wanted to feel good too. You know, it's New Year's Eve for me too. You know, shit. But man, that was not the move. That was not the decision to make, y'all. Cause not only was it raining at this particular property of Jamie Foxx's, he has a large patch of grass in his backyard near his pickleball court. Yes, Jamie Foxx has a pickleball court. He's actually an avid pickleball player. He likes it a lot. He's good, plays it. It's to the best of my understanding. He plays it with his homies, his neighbors. He likes the game. It's fun, and more power to him. I fuck with that. Now, I digress. Back to the point. He has a huge patch of grass between the lower level of parking and this pickleball court he's got down here. Huge patch of grass. But this patch of grass right here has a like bed of mud underneath it. Like a deep bed of mud underneath. Ooh. Now when I tell y'all, man, when I tell y'all that thing turned into a swamp. A swamp. Oh my goodness. And I had to park my car in that swamp. Oh man. Oh, I'm telling y'all, this was just the start of the peril, y'all. Because when I parked my car down there, it wasn't yet a swamp. It was just beginning to become a swamp. I went threw my car down there, and I think initially that I had parked along the side. Somebody gave me the idea. They said, you should throw it over there. Park over there. That side. I said, no, okay, fuck it. Put my car over there. Now, I had never been parked in that hill in the rain before, so I didn't know what I was getting into. Watch this. My Mercedes, it got stuck like 4 inches in that mud. Oh my goodness. By the time I came back to my car, checked on my car, and then realized what was going on, oh man, I instantly tried to get that car up out of there and realized that I was gonna be in for a long haul. I was gonna be in for a long haul, y'all. Cause this shit was stuck. And I don't know what it is, rear wheel drive or all wheel drive. I don't know which one it is that gets you out the mud, but I don't got it. That Mercedes I'm driving don't got it. So, ooh, I was stuck. Ooh, I was stuck. The colder part was at this time, y'all, I was still on the clock. So I wasn't able to even direct my full attention to this. I had to recognize what was going on, accept the reality. Little creatures crawling around my window. I had to recognize what was going on, accept the reality, and get back on my post because I'm still on the clock. These people paying me about an hour. So I got shit to do, even if it's just standing in the rain. I got shit to do. I got to be present and accounted for, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to be visible. And I got to be in my mode. So I go back up and I stand in the fucking rain. I direct other niggas down to park, warning them that they may be in for a long haul as well. Because it's like that right now. It's hectic. I'm telling you, not only is my car stuck in this swamp, there's a Tesla over here stuck in the swamp. There's a nicer Mercedes stuck in the swamp. There's, on the other side of that, another Tesla stuck in the swamp. And then there's like a bunch of other high-end cars that are only half stuck, right? So it's getting bad. It's getting bad. Fast forward to the end of my shift. It's about 3 in the rise and getting to 4. I said, okay, let's go. Let's do this. I said, the rain ain't coming down as much as it was, right? But you see, the problem is with mud and with a swamp, the water has already fallen from the sky. Now the water's in the ground. And, unlike concrete, this shit done soaked the shit up. So where my car was initially, in the beginnings of a swamp when I parked it, and then in the middle of a swamp and storm when I realized that it was stuck, now my car was embedded in this motherfucker. This shit was beyond me, I'm telling y'all. So I proceeded for like about an hour and a half. A little bit of, shy of 2 hours, but proceeded to try to push my car out of the mud. Oh my God. Oh, 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 it almost gives me a headache just thinking about that day. Just thinking about trying to push my car out of that swamp. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the rising, with not a hope or nor chance in the world. Because it was never going to happen, y'all. Never, ever, ever. So, then I, realized that I was, breaking my own soul and sanity by attempting the impossible. They say nothing's impossible, right? But I was not, at that time, I just didn't activate my soul nor have access to enough hallucinogens to induce the state necessary for me to push that car all the way out of that mud. Mm. I needed the strength of 10 men that day. So I hopped in my car and went to sleep. I said, fuck it. I'm fucked anyway. Let's think about this shit after I rest and try to let the shit dry out a little bit, right? Ooh, we seen that shit in the horizon. Oh my goodness. We were stuck in the cake. The cake still had half mud underneath the cake. Oh, the mud was, oh my goodness. Y'all don't know. Only y'all who live like I feel. I know all y'all country folks. Y'all country folks could really appreciate it because I know y'all done been through it in ways that I can't imagine, right? So to y'all, this was child's play. But for me, as a city boy, dog, this was tragic. Now I come from country folks, and I'm proud of my heritage. Yeah, dog, this ain't no shit that I was accustomed to nor prepared for, mentally nor physically. This was some shit, dog. I hopped out, I seen it, I said, oh, fuck. I got to pushing, dog. Got to pushing, got to shaking, rattling, everything I could do to try to get that motherfucker out. Man, the gardeners, Jamie Foxx gardeners, must have looked over and seen my crazy ass, my silly ass, working on that task, which I was not capable of accomplishing by myself. They said, damn, I feel sorry for this dude. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They said, damn, he's fucked. They ran over and started trying to help me push. Man, I tell you, just like one man wasn't getting that car out that mud, three men wasn't getting that car out that mud, y'all. I'm telling you, this shit was beyond me. So, what we had to do, they brought the dune buggy over because they actually got some dune buggies on this property, right? Some good, decent sized, strong ones, like the growlers, whatever you call them. You know what I'm saying? So they pulled the dune buggy up. We got some planks. We got some planks from the other side of the property. Put that under my whip. Dug it underneath into the mud. I'm telling you, I'm taking little tree branches, y'all. I'm going into the bush where the brush is and the brindling and the twindling and the timber and the limber and all that. I'm going into the brush. I'm picking up branches, big branches, little branches. I'm taking all the little branches. I'm breaking them, crumbing them motherfuckers up, turning them into grass, sprinkling it on the mud. I'm taking the big branches. I'm digging, nigga. I'm talking mother loving, work that out the pit, right? Get that up out of there. Okay, now we in the zone. Stick the plank up under the tire. Oh, it ain't going. Let me wiggle it one more, right? Okay, now we in here. Hold on, let me run it back. Before they get the growler, I'm been digging. So I already done figured, man, this shit ain't working, right? We're gonna have to change the environment. We're gonna have to find out some way to modify the environment, modify the situation. Switch up what we doing, what we got going, right? I'm from Long Beach, North Side Long Beach, to be precise. Hey, look, we in the middle of a rhythm right now, so you just gotta hop in and rock with it. Peep game. It's New Year's Eve. We at Jamie Foxx house, one of his mansions in Southern California. We over there for the New Year's Eve party. I'm working security, right? This what we got going on is storming felines and canines. It's going crazy, right? I've been standing outside in the rain all night for over 12 hours. Mind you, I already tried to push this car out of the swamp around 3, 4 a.m. Fast forward, here we is today, right? The gardeners then came to help me out. I done been digging. I'm up in the crevices, working it, right? That motherfucker still ain't going when we pushing that shit, right? But it's coming though. It's coming. We can see it's coming. It's on the way. It's almost here. But it's still not getting going, right? We can wiggle it, get it to catch that first type of traction, but it's not able to pull up out that ditch. So they pulled the growler up. Pulled the growler up, threw it behind my whip, said, hold on. You gonna have to just hop in and steer. Because we gonna get enough force now. I'll tell you that. This don't work, ain't nothing you could do. Put the growler behind it. I hopped in the whip, grabbed the wheel. They gave me the count, gave me the hand signal. We said, whoom. Got that little baby lift. Felt it instantly. You felt the release from the pressure. You felt the shift as the wheels started to catch traction over the planks. Ooh, it was a beautiful moment, y'all. Oh my God. It was sacred. It was revelation. Oh my goodness. It was the unraveling of the scroll, because it was the moment that I realized, once again, nothing is impossible, but yet you gotta use your mind with your grind. You know what I'm saying? We got that whip up out the mud. I thank them gentlemen and, you know, the beautiful associate. I can't say her name because it's the homegirl and I'm not going to disclose her info like that. Yet, a wonderful lady who also is employed by the Mr. Fox. You know, she worked directly. I work for an agency. You know what I'm saying? But the agency is the agency he contract, and he fuck with them / fuck with us, and I'm grateful for that, because I commend Mr. Jamie Foxx, man. Like, I definitely commend him as a man who's contributed greatly to our culture. Like that, when I say our, I'm specifically saying like the culture of the Black American, you know, the African American and descendants of the African indigenous and Black indigenous American peoples. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know black is a color, and I know I'm brown, yet I've been black my whole life, and you know I'm proud of it. So we gravy with that. Yeah, real life though, man. You know we commend Mr. Jamie Foxx around this motherfucker, man. Y'all know he was Ray. You fucking kidding me? Like that's crazy. But hold on, Django, nigga, what? But look, all right, we get that motherfucker out, man. We got the whip out, right? So now I give gratitude, I push the fuck on, and I get down that long ass driveway, and I take my tired ass home. Oh my goodness, I go get some gas. I think I got a little food because I want to make myself feel good. I think there's like an Albertsons right around that area, or a Ralph's or some bullshit. I don't know, some type of grocery store. And I went to find the grocery store, and I got a Califia. I think it was a strawberry or cream, might have been pineapple. It depends what I went for or what I found that day. But I love the Califia blended fruit beverage. They got the coconut milk with the strawberries, or the coconut milk with the key limes, or the coconut milk with the orange cream, or the coconut milk with the pineapple. All four of them, bang, fire, delicious. You just gotta you find them and then pick which one, pick your poison, however you feeling that day. But guaranteed, they all legit. They all the lick. So you know what I'm saying? Look, back to the point. Over the course of this fucking evening, man, I already told you, I came here wearing these. Man, my shoes, by the time I done finished the battle with the rain and the swamp, man, oh man. Oh man. Oh man. There was fucking oh my goodness, abused, bro, violated, bro. There was tarnished, man. There was It just wasn't right. It wasn't right what I put these shoes through that evening, man. What I put these shoes through that evening was not right. It was wrong, man. It wasn't it. It wasn't it. Yet, and here's the thing, right? With that being the reality, these shoes will never be the same again. I cleaned them the fuck off. Y'all have no idea at all. You will never have the true appreciation for what happened to these. Because even if I show y'all by posting the picture of the shoes with the mud dried on them bitches, right? All the way up the side, like, oh my goodness. Even if I showed you the mud caked onto the shoes and the way that it looked, at that point that you seeing the shoes in the photo is still the aftermath. You're not seeing the real original standpoint of how tarnished these shoes have been. Oh, now look, now look. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. They'll never be the same. Even though I cleaned them the fuck off, right? Because I'm a G. And I said, fuck that. These still my babies and they gonna be fresh, right? I cleaned them the fuck off. Y'all never know how bad the damage was. They still ain't never gonna be the same. Because before I put them through that night, these motherfuckers was fresh. Fresh. Like 1994, nigga. Fresh. Them motherfuckers was fresh. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't never gonna be that fresh like they was again. They ain't never gonna be that same level of clean, crisp, shiny. From the leather to the shiny leather to all the shit. The shoelaces was fresh as fuck. They ain't gonna be clean, fresh, jet black like that again. Even when I take these bitches out and wash them, they ain't gonna be clean, fresh, original jet black like they was. You know what I'm saying? Man. But guess what? Nigga, that just is what it is. Right? I met a nigga one time in the smoke shop. Regular dude. Shit, just like me. Just like me. Just got a couple years on me, man. You know, he my senior by a decade or something. So he out here getting his money, doing his thizzle. Yeah, he be hustling, right? And he be playing too. He a player. So we got a lot of shit we relate about. And we just chopping it, chilling. And he told me how he was like, man, you know, I just got back from Vegas and shit. Ain't that funny? Think about it. City of demons. Man, told y'all my brothers just got back from a long ass bread run out there with all them demons. You gotta watch Vegas, man. I was just talking about that with another couple of my brothers yesterday. Gotta watch Vegas, man. I don't know, man. Hey, I'm from LA. I'm from Long Beach. My family's from South Central. Shit, it ain't nothing foreign to us. I get it. This shit traumatic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? This out here is, oh my goodness. It's nonsense and foolishness. It's the wild, wild west. It's everything y'all heard about in the movies and the shows, yet worse. It's worse. All right, so look. This shit though, this shit just reminds me of that conversation I had with that man in that smoke shop. He told me how he was like, man, I just got back from Vegas. You know, I was out there a couple of days with my girl just doing her thing, but we were gonna have some fun. Hit the casinos and everything. He said, but man, I fucked around and I left my chains, bro, in the suite. It's like both my chains. It's like my gold Cuban chains. He's like, man, them motherfuckers was like 2 racks a piece, man. I said, damn. He said, yeah, man, you know, like 2 racks and then 1,500, you know, a little 35, it's like 4 racks. I said, yeah. He said, man, but you know, I just, shit, you know, charge that shit to the game, you know what I'm saying? You know, of course, I called up there and everything. Yeah, I'm asking about, you know, has anybody seen these chains? Anybody turned this chains? You know, I was in this suite. Hey, but you already know, man. The motherfucking cleaning ladies done pocketed my shit. My shit gone. I said, man. He said, you know, something. It ain't nothing though, man. You just gotta charge that shit to the game. And it makes me think like the double-edged sword, you know what I'm saying? Charging it to the game. First and foremost, I think what's most important is personal accountability. Just like dude If he had been, I mean, yeah, essentially it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to y'all through the portal, right? It's the Jordan 4. I got the life path number 4. So we going through the portal right now. So, peep game. And that's how it works. It's got funnels of flow. You know what I'm saying? So the waves are going in and out in all type of directions. So don't worry about it. I got y'all. Anyway, yeah, man, personal accountability. It's the personal accountability number 1. Just like had he been on top of his stuff, man, minded his belongings, minded his possessions, minded his frame, sure, he wouldn't have lost them chains. He would still had them chains. And the same way for me, man. If I had like thought more rationally, thought more practically, constructively, sure, my Jordan 4s, man, would still be as fresh as they was on day 3. Because they not going to be day 1 fresh. I done wore them a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Broke them in, broke them in a little bit, let them do it. But they will be day 3 fresh, you know what I'm saying? They'll be day 3 fresh. But because I didn't, right? Personal accountability, because I didn't plan effectively, I didn't plan practically, strategically, then I got to charge it to the game, you know? I got to charge it to the game. I got to look like, shoot, I fucked up. I fucked up. And this is the consequences of my fuck ups. This is the consequences of me fucking up. And I got to eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all at the start, I said, YouTube asked, is this video for kids? I said, hell nah. No sirree Bob. Definitely not today. Because we talking about some real ish today. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you got to charge it to the game, man. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. Because ultimately, it's like, think about it. Amazon has tons of fucking refunds processed every day. Tons of subscriptions get canceled. Tons of boxes get stolen. And that shit got to get reshipped. You know what I'm saying? Millions of dollars. Surely at least every month in losses. That ain't nobody else paying for. They got to take that shit on the chin. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, Amazon got a lot more money than me and you. But I'm just saying. The point is, you got to pay the cost to be the boss, right? So, when I wanted these shoes, I had to make the commitment to drop some bread. Even though because of my character, my resourcefulness, and my connection with self, and furthermore, more importantly, with all, you know what I'm saying? Because we all connected, and we all connected to the source. Through my connection, I was able to get this for a supreme discount. You know what I'm saying? I was able to get this for a beautiful, beautiful price. And yeah, still, come on, you got to put that change down. You know, you got to put that change down. And even then, though, you know, not being responsible with my stuff, with my treasures, you know, if you could look at it like that. Not being responsible with my trinkets, you know what I'm saying? My gear. Sure. Result in losses of various forms, you know. Sometimes things go missing. Sometimes things depreciate in quality, you know. But you got to know how to take that shit in stride, take that shit on the chin and keep pushing. You got to keep walking. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about paying the cost to be the boss, y'all. Shoot, Jamie Foxx himself. Remember I told y'all we commend Jamie Foxx around here. I remember working at his Halloween party that he threw with his daughter. Man collaborated with his teenage slash adolescent. I don't know how to describe her. I think she would be like technically like a teenager, because adolescent I think is like when you want to refer to teenagers like preteens and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was becoming teenagers. But yeah, man collaborated with his teenage daughter on a whole community production. And shit was cool as fuck. Except for the fact that these little motherfucking kids were so ungrateful. These little punk ass kids from the valley, from the deep valley up there and shit with the super bougie area with the super bougie parents. These little motherfuckers, these little shitheads, and I don't care. Fuck them. These little stupid fucking kids, man. Ah, make me fucking Make me sick, man. Little bastards want to fucking litter all around the fucking crib, litter around the driveway, want to fucking, I don't know, take their little disposable vapes and then just drop that shit wherever. They want to do whatever the fuck. These little dumbass kids, man. And no, I'm not going to let up. I'm not going to soften my point. No. These, ooh, 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 ooh. Mm-mm-mm. It's a shame, man. It's not right. It's not right. For somebody to provide a super dope opportunity for people to come out, spend time with their family and friends, like spend time with your homies, spend time with this a family oriented type of event, you know what I'm saying? And it's all for free and offered to the community in somebody's home in the privacy and like kindness of someone's own home. And for these kids to just be throwing trash on the floor and oh my god, man, like trying to run fades, they trying to fight in the backyard. It's a big backyard. It's like the backyard is like a fucking state park. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it's like it's like a lot of space for a lot of space for a lot of shit to go down. You know what I'm saying? So it's all type of shit going down. But man, these dumbass kids, man, I can't get over it. I can't get over it. Can't get over it. Shout out to Jamie Foxx for offering a super dope event. I'm talking about last year, Halloween. I think it's called Skulk Fest. It's the event that he threw with his daughter. Well, his daughter threw it, and he sponsored and produced. You know what I'm saying? He like executive produced. I think it was his daughter shit. I'm not gonna front. I think so. I'll give her respect too. That's Annalise Fox. You know what I'm saying? Yet, yeah, yeah. Um, Fuck them kids though. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. Shout out to Annalise Fox for sure. Y'all did some dope shit. Y'all do real shit. That shit was actually really cool. Uh, Seeing Annalise play guitar. I think she played guitar, not bass, but I don't remember. But she was hard though. But yeah, fuck them kids though. Fuck them kids. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it 39 times. Fuck them kids. Fuck all them kids. Fuck no, not fuck all them kids. I'm lying. I'm lying. Not fuck all them kids. Some of them kids was cool. Some of them kids was cool. Like not everybody was bad. Not everybody bad people. You feel me? Like I'm being extra. But there was a lot of badass, stupid fucking kids there. Like so, that's I'm just stressing the point that it was some dumb, unnecessary type of activity and energy, and that type of shit right there is like harmful and disruptive to the community because how we gonna love each other and grow? How we gonna connect and try to unite? And niggas is just fucking each other over, you know what I mean? Even on dumb shit. It's like, why you fucking with somebody else, even on some stupid shit? Like, nigga, get a life, you know what I mean? But whatever, though. Back to the point. When all these dumbass motherfuckers do this dumb stuff, right? Somebody gotta pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, niggas like me gonna be fucking picking your trash up because niggas like me got at least a sense of respect and decency to know, like, first of all, this is somebody's fucking home. You know what I mean? You came to my house, start throwing trash on the fucking floor. If I'm throwing trash on the floor at my house, guess what? Bitch, it's my house. What the fuck? You come to my house, start throwing trash on the floor, bitch, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you on? What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Come on now. What? Where do we do that? Since when do we do that? So the same shit applies. Because if I come to your house, I'm not throwing trash on the floor. I'm looking like, where the trash can? If I can't find a trash can and you ain't got a trash can when I ask you for the trash can, nigga, I might throw my trash in my motherfucking pocket real quick. Probably will. Because what the fuck else can I do? You know what I'm saying? I can't drop it on your floor. That ain't cool. Now, One thing, it sucks you don't got a trash can like that. That's tragic. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, I'm not coming to your crib and just dropping shit on the floor. Walking out the driveway and just like dropping shit on the driveway and shit. Like, nigga, just because my driveway is a mile long, that don't mean it changed the rules. It's still a driveway. It's still my driveway. I, I, I want that bitch to be clean. When I'm driving down this mile long ass driveway, it's supposed to look like the motherfucking $1,000,000 it cost me to have a mile long way driveway. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker's supposed to look like I paid $1,000,000 for that bitch. It's supposed to look like this house costs 100-something million. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to look the way I left this motherfucker. Shit, the past, I don't know how long he been living there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about. We talking about pay the cost to be the boss. And this is what I'm saying. If I was to have such an estate like Jamie Foxx got, or any of his fucking properties, right? Because some of the homies from our agency, they be working the other properties too and shit. You know what I'm saying? If I had any type of property such as that, nigga, that means I must have did some amazing shit. You know what I'm saying? The man was Ray Charles. Like, pay the cost to be the boss, y'all. Pay the cost. We gotta pay the cost. Gotta pay the cost. I gotta go hit the road for real, y'all. Like, it's time to twist some medicine up. We about to go run some deliveries. I'm not gonna front with y'all. I gotta do a couple sets of push-ups, turn it up. We about to go make some money. We about to go make some money, and in the midst of that, making that money, we're gonna mother loving. Yeah, just continue to grow and excel much further beyond the limitations that we placed upon ourselves before, and with great gratitude and intense anticipation for all of the progress that we're creating. So shout out to top fan number 3. You know what I'm saying? Because we need all that generation and manifestation. Say whatever the fuck you want as long as you create engagement, because we running the numbers up around here. Everybody hit subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. If you stayed this long, I mean, you know, whether you watching this live or you catching this on the backside, if you stayed this long, man, I know you can appreciate the ism, because we just been going in. We just been going in. You know, I've been in and out a little bit with the flow. I just tell y'all some stories in the midst of things and all that. Yet I wanted to make sure I took some time to chop it up with y'all about this today as we start the day and get ready to go out, make some more bread. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss, y'all. You got to pay the cost. You got to pay the cost. And it's not about being a boss to nobody else, you know. It's not about being a boss in the world's eyes even. It's about making sure that you is on top of your shit. Making sure you is the boss in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because that right there, that mindset / that experience, that's going to unlock a lot of capability, of potential, and when applied, progress for all of us. I'm telling you, guaranteed from experience. That's why I'm on here hollering at y'all about it today, so we can all share the frequency. So yeah, 39th dot, man. Like I said, we ain't gonna make some other living money. We got things to do. If I could, not even if I could, because I could, but if it was in alignment for me to do so today, I would love to stay. Yeah, that's not in the cards, because like I said 2 seconds ago, I got shit to do. I gotta hit the dough. We about to beat the road up, right? G into I in a major way, you know. So I'm grateful for y'all rocking with me. Y'all have a great one. Make some greatness happen. GN2, GN3, 9. We out of here.